Hey, what's up guys? I'm really excited you're here in one of the final lessons of stage 2. And as we finished up in stage 1, you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna be reaching out to people. Once again, this time with much more information about what it is that you're doing and what you have to offer, which is really exciting because now you are honing in on exactly what it is that you're doing and you're able to get even more feedback. But more than that, we're actually gonna be trying to get 10 email addresses from people who have said yes to being interested in learning more and getting more information about this thing that you're working on. So I know that's a big ask for some of you. You might be breathing heavily right now. Maybe one of you fainted and I'll wait for you to come back really quick. But no, this is gonna be a lot of fun. And again, this is not one of those things that just kind of happens out of nowhere, right? And nobody who has ever succeeded in business just has had stuff randomly happen to them. They go out there and they fight for it and they get it. And we're doing it in really small little baby steps and baby increments. And I know this one is quite a big one for you. You've already experienced this in the last one. In the last one, the big difference was you were just kind of speaking to anybody about sort of the random seed idea that you had. But now that you know what you have going on, you can be a little bit more focused in what you say. I'm still gonna tell you that you can reach out to anybody that you interact with. Friends, family, people who you randomly encounter on the street, people who you meet at the shopping mall, whatever. You also now, I'm going to open this up for you, probably going to be more comfortable for some of you, you can actually interact in the online space as well. So reaching out to people on Facebook, people who you might be having a conversation with on Twitter or LinkedIn, wherever you have access to people where there is a way for you to direct message. You're not quite yet blasting out to the entire world that this thing exists. Yeah, you're gonna save that kind of thing for later, but this is more of a personal reach out for people to do a two-step process. The first process is for you to share that you have this thing you're working on and using your one sentence to share what it is and asking a quick question. Is this something you would actually be interested in? Then, and if only then they say yes, then you then ask for the email address to keep them updated or a phone number to text them. Again, it doesn't really matter. The point matters is that they said yes, that they're interested and they want to learn more from you, which is great. And if no, the follow-up question is, well, do you know anybody that might actually find this very useful? And if yes, great. If not, then no worries. That's the cool thing about this process. You're going to talk to people who say no or not interested, and guess what? That's the end of it. That's all you have to worry about. That's not a huge deal at all. There's a lot of people out there who truly fear the rejection part of life, and quite honestly, it is just one of those things that is human nature. So don't feel like you're alone if you are afraid of being rejected. But I tell you, after 100 rejections, that one yes can make up for it all. And you're going to get some great information from the interactions you have with people. So your big call to action in this video is to take your one sentence, to take the prototype if you do have one, and move forward with that, and talk to and reach out to people and see if you can get people to first say yes, that they're interested in this idea that you have, and secondly, to give you an email address and or a phone number so you can follow up with them later. That'll validate whether or not this is something that you should move forward with, because then you have people that are interested in it. That's a great sign. If not, we'll have to go back to the drawing board a little bit and reassess, well, what was that offer? Is this something that people actually want? You can even reach out to people, and when they say no, you can maybe ask why. But I don't think that's going to happen very often, because a lot of you are going to be very surprised at the fact that you will get people who will say yes, that they are interested. So trust me, move forward with it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have it be a little fun little challenge to yourself. I know for some of you this is out of your comfort zone, but like I said earlier, that means that this is something that's great for you to do. And guess what? Life's most awesome things happen outside of your comfort zone. So this is going to be really fun. So I'm going to do the same thing with my stuff. I'll share some of the results with you down the road. But for now, this is all you. You got this. Take as much time as you need. If you have to do one a day for 10 days, fine. That's try to get one email a day for 10 days. But I promise you, it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to get some good results. And keep those email addresses in mind. Just have people write it down on a napkin or on a piece of paper or whatever. I'm not asking you to subscribe to any email service providers or nothing like that yet. It's just you and the work that you've done and you sharing it with others. So good luck. And lastly, I guess if you are struggling with initiating those conversations, really quick, hey, I've been working on something. I would love to share it with you, see what you think of it really quick. I'm just working on an idea. I'm not selling you anything. One thing that you want to avoid is asking people if they have a minute. This is a great tip that my videographer Caleb just told me. He's like, don't ask for a minute, because that typically people associate that with signing a petition or information that they don't really want to hear. Just ask if they have some time to hear out an idea that you have been working on, and that's it. And that's how you can start. Don't give yourself more than 3 seconds to psych yourself out as you're approaching somebody. That's another tip that I picked up from somebody else too. So good luck, and I look forward to hearing your progress. Thanks.